Hello, beautiful people. How are we doing? Hope we are doing great. Thank God. This is Tiru's Cable channel where we talk about the realities of life. And today we want to talk about the major crisis or the cause of crisis in homes. The major cause of crisis in homes. Now, what are crises? Crises can be equated as difficulties. Remember what I told us in our previous video? Marriage is the coming together of a man and a woman to embrace more responsibilities like giving birth to children, taking care of the house chores, going to work, taking care of children, and a whole lot of other things, including in-laws and so on. So marriage is the coming together of a man and a woman to embrace more responsibilities. So now, what are the major things that cause difficulty in marriages? We say that number one is lack of communication, the absence of communication. The absence of communication brings difficulty in a marriage. It brings difficulty in a home. When you look at some spinsters or some bachelors, you will agree with me that most of them, their backgrounds, where they grew up from, affects them. So when you lack communication in a marriage, remember it affects children. It affects the relationship. It affects the children. So if you want to have children that have sound mind, you must first of all sacrifice by having a good communication skill with your partner for the sake of your children, for the sake of the future of your children. What is communication? Communication can be impacting of ideas and information. You can impact an idea. This is what I think. This is what I want us to do. Okay, honey, I am going out. I'm going to so and so place. After this place, I'll go to so and so place. And after this place, this is how my movement is going to be like today. And when he is back or when she's back, okay, what did you have today for lunch? What did you eat there? And all that is very, very necessary. If it's a spouse that has a health issue, once you come back and there is an effective communication, your spouse will remind you that this is something you are not supposed to take and that. Remember, no man is an island. So always impact an information. Give an information to your spouse before leaving. Give an information to your spouse before doing anything. Before impacting on it, before taking any particular step. Always inform your partner. Always think about it with your partner. Always share the ideas with your partner. It's very, very necessary to have a peaceful home. When you have a peaceful home, you will have a sound mind. When you have a sound mind, you will have sound-minded children as well. So it's very necessary to impact the information or the idea. Okay, I want us to do this. How do you think? Is this the best way? Should I go about it the best way? This. Remember what I said. No man is an island. No man knows it all. No, not even one person. Two good heads, I will always say, is better than one good head. Two good heads are always better than one good head. So always share your ideas with your partner. Know what he or she thinks. You can never know it all. Exchange your idea. Talk it over with him or her. It's very necessary. Let me tell you one other advantage. Outside having children with sound mind, let me tell you one other advantage of a good communication skill. Even if your partner intends having a secret, because of that good and efficient communication between both of you, that person finds it very difficult to keep that in as a secret. Because of that communication, that person is always wanting to tell you what happened here, when I went here, what happened here, what I did here, and all that. So because of that, in one way or the other, maybe directly or indirectly, the person will tell you that thing that he or she wanted to keep as a secret. And when you tell him or her your mind, what you think about that thing, it makes that person either rethink or go ahead with the action or will not go ahead with the action. So it's very necessary to have a good communication. Outside having peace, remember what I've said before now, if you have a good communication skill or a good communication with your partner, number one, you will have peace of mind. And when you have peace of mind, you're going to have a sound health. Number two, you have a sound mind, you and your children. Remember, children that has that come from difficult homes, children that come from problematic homes are always affected. They always have this psychological trauma that they really just can't let go. So it's very necessary for the sake of your children. Remember, it also helps someone not to keep secrets. It helps you, it lifts that burden off you. When you try, this is something that is stopping me, it helps even if a man wants to cheat. But for the sake of this communication skill, or for the sake of this communication, effective communication between him and his spouse, he or she finds it very difficult to cheat, because you cannot have an effective communication when you cheat. No, people that cheat are those people that don't have a good communication skill, because they might go out, they sometimes, men most especially, they behave like babies. They want to air their views, they want to release their minds, and when you as a woman, you don't make that provision, they always look for an alternative. And so also with women, when men are so busy, you don't have time for your wife, you must create time. It is very necessary. Marriage comes with a whole lot of sacrifice. Before you go into marriage, be ready to sacrifice. Before you go into marriage, be ready to sacrifice your time, be ready to sacrifice your patience, be ready to sacrifice a whole lot if you want your marriage to be a peaceful one. And I believe no one wants to go into marriage with that has chaos. No one wants to go into marriage that has troubles. Everyone wants peace. And if you want peace, you must have a good communication with your partner. It makes them to have a secretless life. They won't be keeping secrets. It helps them to bear children that have less problems, psychological traumas. It gives you good health because you have sound mind to communicate and to live your life effectively. So my dear, there are so many advantages attached to a good communication in marriage. Just try and see how it works. Try and implement it in your life. Try and implement it in your marriage and see how it goes. Thank you very much for watching this wonderful video. Love you all. Take good care of yourself. Don't forget to turn on your notification. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share. Thank you for watching. I still remain Rose Okewu. Thank you. Bye bye. Love you all. Bye bye.